ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that musical rendition of Volare. It wasn't as good as the singing waiters rolling in yourself there,
right.
Paisan.
Well, it was our first time.
This is our my second guest for today, another legend of the St. Louis Italian community, as well as the community as a whole in St. Louis here. This is Mr. Chick Severeno. Chick, how you doing today?
Pretty good. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Come stai? Very proud Italian here.
Yeah.
And another person that gives back to the community what the community gives him. But before we get into that, I want to ask you some questions. I want the folks out there to learn a little bit about you and a little bit about your history.
Okay, well, I was born in Afton on a farm. My father was a truck farmer. And when I was 5 years old, we moved to the hill. And we lived right above Di Gregorio's grocery store. And that's a picture of my father and mother. They got at St. Ambrose. They're from the same town in Sicily, Costa Tamini. It's in the province of Agrigento. And my mom and dad lived on the hill. After we left the farm, we lived on the hill the rest of our lives,
Now your mom is still living?
My mom's still living. She's 96.
96.
She's going to be 97 on New Year's Day. And
it seems to me I got her on the show there.
Oh, yeah. I was in front by Viviano's that one day. And yeah. She's pretty sharp, yet. She still can walk around the house and go to the bathroom. And she eats all day, watches TV. And this is our family. It's my brother Jack, who's not deceased.
What year was this taken?
This was taken when I was 8 years old, so it would be 1933.
1933. So from the right to the left.
Yeah, from the right to the left is my brother James. They call him Jack. That's me. And then my sister Mary, my brother Tony, and my sister Ida. So it was like steps. You could see everybody's about a year and a half apart.
Now, the older you got a little older. What grade school did you go?
I went to Shaw School, and I also went to Wade School. In fact, I went to 3 different kindergartens. I was in kindergarten at St. Ambrose, and I went to Shaw, and then they changed the boundaries, and I ended up at Wade School. So that's kind of a record, 3 kindergartens.
When you got a little older, you joined the service?
Oh, yes, I did.
What a handsome-looking guy you were.
I was in the Army. I was a T5, and we hauled tanks during the war. We were at an ordnance company, and that was our job.
Were you in the South Pacific?
No, I was in Europe. I was in Belgium, Holland, Germany, and then I served a year in Austria as occupation duty. But we worked like 2nd Armored Division, 3rd Armored Division. We supplied all the armored divisions with the tanks, and I really loved it. being in the Army and being in
serving your country.
Yeah, and occupation duty was a really enjoyable time.
Now, when you got out of the service, you got married.
Yeah, I met my wife, Anne-Marie Marcola. She lived a block away, and so we went together for a year and a half, and then we got married. She had just gotten out of high school when I met her.
This was at St. Ambrose?
St. Ambrose, yeah.
Look at that altar.
Yeah, that's a beautiful altar. That's the old altar, and my wife was going to graduate from Rosetta Kane, and I was back at when I got out of the Army. I went back to Hadley to learn to be a draftsman, and I went out washing about 2 or 3 years. But it was a good.
And you and your wife
we
produced.
We got 5 boys.
5 boys.
Yeah, so there's
no daughters.
No daughters. We did have a girl dog.
Now, what are their names from the?
This is Frank Jr.
Okay, standing up. Frank
and that's
on the left. In the middle is Chris. He's a policeman now.
No, he's a fire captain.
Oh, he's fire captain. That's right.
Steve, he's a salesman, steel. Frank's a school teacher. Then I got Ricky here. He's a policeman. He just got married Saturday. And this is Larry, my number 4 son. He's a carpenter and contractor. So beautiful boys.
Now I'm going to put up this picture of your brothers and your sisters.
Yeah, my brother Tony and my 2 sisters.
And now look at this is them now.
This is now. This is only taken a couple of years ago. But this is my mother in the middle. She's 96. My brother Tony. Okay. My sister, and then standing is me and my sister Mary. So this was taken at Zia's when you celebrate my mother's birthday. So she stays home. She don't get out too much.
Now you got one more thing, one more picture you want to show us?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is my only grandson. This is little Stevie, my son Steve's boy. He's 6 years old. He just started school, so he's a bundle of dynamite.
Chick Severeno, very much involved with his community, his church, his friends, his family, everything. He's just really you can always catch him somewhere on the hill. But right now you're a reporter.
Yeah, I write for the El Pensiero.
El Pensiero, our only Italian newspaper.
Right, and I also write periodically for the Hill 2000.
Hill 2000
keeps you busy, yeah.
Which is the community newspaper.
And I also do some freelance journalism, and I send in articles to other papers.
And you're on the radio.
And I'm on the radio on the John Carney Show every Thursday on KSD 550 AM. And I come on at about 20 to 10 every morning. And on Thursday mornings, and I get about 10 minutes, sometimes 15, and we have a ball. Just reporting about what's going on the Hill. And I always give talk about one of the restaurants, and I give a tip of the week. Where to go for some kind of special. And so I try to cover all the restaurants on the Hill, and it works out pretty good.
And you're a cartoonist also.
Oh yeah, I do a little cartooning, and
you just sold one.
I did a cartoon on Stan Musial for the last year's barbecue, and it auctioned it off, and somebody from Illinois bid $150 for it. Of course, Stan signed it, and also I do posters, artwork. I do just married signs, anniversary signs, whatever you want.
So, just married, you mean the ones they hang on the back of the car?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, anyway, folks, this is Chick Severeno. Chick Severeno, very much involved with his community, his family, his friends. He's just a super guy, and again, a legend of the St. Louis Italian community. Chick Severeno. Chick, thanks a lot for all that you do in the community.